guys, welcome back. Today I'm using this fun romantic vintage tags from ScrapDiva Designs to create my haunted love tag flip, as you saw in the thumbnails. I've gone ahead and opened it up a little bit, but I wanted to talk to you real quick about what I'm planning on doing with this. I have these cute Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. Let me move them onto this white paper so you could see them. They're huge embellishments, really thick and chunky. They're sewing different materials, different threads on here. Every year I talk about this, that Frankenstein reminds me of my husband. And I've had these little guys and I cherish them so much. I had them on wands as decor, and then I changed it up and turned them into embellishments, thinking that I was going to use them on something. They've been in my stash for such a long time. I cannot part with them. However, I do want to do something different with them. And I'm going to use, or at least wanted to use, this cardstock stack. I'm using Midnight Magic. Please do not ask me where I got this. I went to a yard sale a while ago and I picked up a bunch of paper pads for $2. Odds and end pieces that I have here that will color match this paper project, as well as this embossing folder. And let's get started. I wanted to do something different, like I said, so I'm pulling apart these little embellishments, trying to save as much as possible. And I've done a really great job of hot gluing these embellishments. They're in my stash, like I said before. I don't use them because I don't want to part with them, but they're just hanging out in my Halloween box, and I wanted to do something different. Now, going back again, that Frankenstein is my husband's favorite character. Real quick, I wanted to match the colors with this paper cardstock stack, but it didn't. I ended up using this really limey green paper and cutting the tags. Then I'm going to emboss them, taking to my die cutting machine, embossing them, and then doing that for several of them. Then I'm going to distress them with black ink, and I don't want to get my fingers dirty, so that's what those little finger silicone covers are. Back to the Frankenstein. So my husband loves him, and I've said it in other videos, he reminds me of him. I think it's because of his square-shaped head. And so, of course, then I associate with the Bride of Frankenstein because of her crazy hair. I have curly hair, and it decides to do its own thing. And in the morning, I wake up just ridiculous with my curls all over the place. And so I identify with them. They're our favorite monster couple. So I cut these tags in the biggest size in three different times. No, 6 different times in 3 different kinds of papers, 2 purple ones, the green one, and then a black and white lace one. And I'm adhering them together so there's a front and a back. And I'm going to decorate these tags in a form using these little embellishment pieces and what I have. And I'm pulling things from my stash that are the same colors as these. Of course, I'm going with the metallic black, purple, green. And isn't this cute? I went ahead and die cut a moon from my stash, as well as another creepy tree in black, because the one that I had previously in that embellishment broke. Using some tulle. It looks kind of white, I think, but it's green. It's a lime green. Adding that in, Dollar Tree really came through with those little frosted tulle pieces that I can't find them. So I'm glad I stocked up on them because they come in handy for Halloween all the way to Christmas. Adding in this little tree and the little Frankenstein. Those Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, they're from the Cricket that I purchased them a long time ago. These little guys have been rolling around in my stash. I want to say probably a good 4 years. And every time I see them during Halloween season, I absolutely love them. But I want to be able to show them off and display them. And I never can. That's why they were in wands. layered one and I would have them in decor. I pulled them back out. I used them as embellishments, thinking I was going to give my husband something because our anniversary is in October actually. So I think that's why I like using them for love. It's not traditionally done in October. However, it works for us. I'm outlining this tree in white gel pen so it could stand out a little bit. So I'm going to create this tag and I'm going to give it to my husband with a special little touch. And again, we can take it out during Halloween time and put it in our decor. I decorate my house not spooky Halloweenish. It's more Disney villains and Mickey Mouse pumpkins when it comes to Halloween time. That's what our home is decorated. And this might not go very well, but it will if it's tucked away in a little cauldron, Mickey cauldron. So it's cute. That flower was given to me. I have no idea by who, but I absolutely love the colors, the layers, everything. And it was an embellishment. And I love putting it with this, the Bride of Frankenstein. Isn't she cute? I just love her. And I added a long time ago, I added that little bling bow on her hair. I thought that was cute. Now for the other tag, I wanted to do something right in the middle tag. Oh, but first, let's get this dice. It comes with these flowers and it's 3 different sizes. It's like a small, medium, and large, and 2 of each size. So you get a total of 6 flowers. And I cut them out again in the same color palette, green, purple, and metallic. And I'm dusting the edges, the green one in black and the purple one in white. You can't see it very well, but on camera, but I could see it. Then I'm not very like artistic-y or great when it comes to the flowers or how to roll them or fold them. I check out the hashtag ScrapDiva Design because you will see so many beautiful flowers made by the design team. They are amazing when it comes to floral stuff. I'm just simple and little old me. So I wanted to do the inside of the flowers a little bit different. So I went ahead and added some hot glue to the middle, and I'm going to add in beads and little, look at that, isn't that cute? I just pressed it down with my silicone finger. And again, adding more beads of the colors in the color palette for the little tag flip. I needed to glue these so that they could dry, and then I can get back to my tag. Because the middle tag, now going back to what I was saying, the middle tag between the Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, I wanted it to be representation of my husband and I needed these flowers done so I could see how my little layout was going to go on these tags. It's super cute. Look at how fun that ended up. I'm not good at making the flower pieces in the middle, so this was a great way for me to use up my micro beads in my stash. Now you're thinking Halloween is not the 23rd. Nope, it's my anniversary with my husband. So 23 works perfectly in the middle tag. That is going to be between the 2 lovebirds. I have this felt little spider web, and I'm gonna see, that's why I needed those flowers. And the little sentiments I have from a different stamp set, and it says, "It's like you were created for me," which is perfect for these 2. Adding more tulle and the little threads that were on the embellishments. Look at this, so cute. I'm gonna add in some green ones in there, and then it's all about layering. Ugh. Some of the stuff that the design team from ScrapDiva, or even just embellishments and crafters, artists, more like artists, the stuff that they add in layers, oh my gosh, is beautiful. From flowers to threads and just everything that they chipboard, stickers, ephemera. It's so beautiful. I love looking on Pinterest and getting inspiration from tags because it is just so beautiful. Now I've gone ahead and I've also cut out some black leaves, greenery, but blackery, from the flower pot die set for these flowers. I also want to say that ScrapDiva has a plethora of dies for flowers. Oh my gosh, if you wanted to do a floral shop, paper floral shop, all you need is those dies. Oh, that would actually be really cute to use flower. Oh, that's an idea that I might use actually. Just creating all the flowers from all ScrapDiva design dies. Yep. So adding in those flowers, look at how cute that is. And the little sentiment. I know he's going to see this on my desk and know that it's for him, or at least for us, because he'll every so often go and look through it. Now, look at this. Now to do the back side of them. And I'm pulling things, again, same color palette from my stash. Nothing new. I've created and collected, curated a bunch of items. And here's my husband and I. Look it, so cute and in love. These are little pictures that I have from last year's planner journaling. I did once a week layouts, and these are little pictures that I've had left over in my stash, and I just added them to little frames. Isn't that cute? And these pictures were actually a while ago. And by a while ago, I think that graffiti heart picture was probably 2 years ago. And the bottom black framed picture is last year around June. So that one was not too long ago. And so I'm adding little details with the flower. Ooh, one bead is trying to get away. Let's hot glue that back in there. Another flower, the crow, super cute. And then that's the tag that's in the middle with the 23 on the other side. I tried to pull some ephemera from another pack, but it didn't go. That had the traditional orange, and that's not what I wanted. I've also gone ahead and have this little Frankenstein-inspired boba, matcha, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm adding in these little pattern papers. However, they're stickers for journals. No, for planners. They're for planners. A friend gifted me those. And I'm trying to pull little things from my stash. I created this little Frankenstein matcha coffee a while ago. My brother and my sister-in-law found a horror-themed coffee shop in California, and they serve all their drinks are a type of monster, a horror film, something. So that was my inspiration for that. And I remember finding a coffee shop like this when we lived in California, and my husband, he got a Cookie Monster coffee, but I got the Frankenstein one because I wanted to try. It was like mint chip something. It was delicious. And that was my inspiration for that. I did end up gluing a spider on top of that as decor. And then I want to add in these little letters that say love. And they're actually letters that's supposed to spell out Halloween. And little secret tip that only you watching and I will know. The V is actually an N, and I altered it to make a V. Because the little heart was supposed to be the V in love, but it just didn't work out. Now pulling more stuff from my stash. I think these two little skeletons, are in love. So they're going to represent me and my husband. And I can add in that little purple heart in there anyways. These are the chipboards from Target from a while ago. I still have some. I love that bucket of chipboard that I got from Target. It has lasted me so long. And I'm just adding those in. And I tried to find more color blocking pieces using the paper pad. And I die cut a circle, and I also embossed it the same embossing folder as the tag. Adding in those last bits of thread and little pieces that I have here and there. Foam dots. And pretty much almost done on here. Look at this. Super cute. It's ready to go. I I love this. Now I went ahead and used some threads and a little dangle here. And I want to add this with a binder ring here. However, this binder ring was way too big. I either need to get more tags on that ring, but I really wanted to just showcase these three. So I didn't end up liking it. And I'm going to put some of this twine here for right now, and because I don't have any more binder rings the size that I want. And at least not the color. I have pink ones, but that's not going to go with this. So I'm just going to tie this very loose right here, and then I'm purchasing some rings, and then I'll come back and put this on ring. But pretty much done. Look at this. Isn't this cute? I want to show you how these tags turned out close up. Voila! The Frankenstein. It's like you were created for me, 23, and the eek. Isn't she cute? Oh, look at that flower with spider, the embossing on the tag. And then let's turn this over. Skeletons in love with a little bat, pictures, beaded center flowers, and this fun coffee. Oh, we love our coffee dates. And there it is, close up. Oh, I love the way this turned out. I love the colors too. If there was a Halloween favorite color for me, it would have to be these. The purple, the green, the black, metallic. I gravitate to these. However, I don't find very many collections with just these colors. And of course, I have to use the blacks, the orange, and I love these colors when it comes to creepy stuff. Anyways, if you want that die, I will have a description in the bottom so you can purchase yours. Until then, bye!